This is your weekly news bulletin, with the latest U.S. immigration news, events, announcements, and new policy changes that happened between October 3 to October 7, 2022. In this video, we will provide you the quick recap on the weekly immigration updates happened right from President Biden, Congress, Senate to every U.S. agency, such as USCIS, Department of State, DHS, embassies and more.
Visit our Swat&Vee channel with your questions to see how best we can help you out your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
Now let's get into the video and find out what's new in U.S. immigration. Number 1. Registration opens for 2024 Diversity Visa Lottery. The State Department has started accepting online applications for the 2024 Diversity Visa Lottery. Applicants have until November 8, noon Eastern Time to register. The government will make 55,000 green cards available to foreigners from countries that have a low immigration rate to the U.S. The State Department recommends registering early during the registration period to avoid any website delays. Registration is free, and only application is permitted per person. Number 2. Biden administration falls 80% short of expected refugee admissions. According to a new report from CBS News, the Biden administration resettled 25,000 refugees total in all of 2022, filling only 20% of the 125,000 spots available for refugees this year. The U.S. refugee program has been slow to recover since the former Trump administration slashed the refugee cap to 15,000 in 2020. Although President Biden previously signed an executive order to expand the program, 2021 saw a record low of 11,411 refugees admitted. The latest figures do not include at least 130,000 Afghans and Ukrainians who were admitted to the U.S. in 2022 under humanitarian parole, a program that grants temporary protected status to nationals of specific countries. Number 3. NVC releases Green Card Backlog Report for September. The National Visa Center released its monthly report on the current immigrant visa backlog. Overall, the backlog fell by a little more than 4,000 cases, which represents a 1% drop. Just over 32,000 interviews were scheduled in September, which is lower than August's number of scheduled interviews, which clocked in at 32,888 versus September's 32,175 interviews. Though this number is somewhat lower than August, it is still higher than the median number of interviews scheduled during the past 12 months, 28,447. The NVC reports that fewer applicants' cases were deemed to be documentarily complete in September, meaning that all the required forms and documents have been submitted to and accepted by the NVC and that the case is ready for an interview to be scheduled. The number of documentarily complete cases fell from 421,668 to 416,856 this month, making September the fourth month running that the number of cases ready to be scheduled for an interview fell. Number 4. Federal court rules against DACA but leaves program intact. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals ruled Wednesday that the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals (DACA) program was unlawful, but ordered a review of Biden administration revisions to protect and fortify the policy. The three-judge panel agreed with the lower court ruling that the Department of Homeland Security did not have the authority to create the DACA program. In late August, the Biden administration released the final version of a rule to codify and fortify DACA in an attempt to protect the program and its recipients from ongoing legal threats. Number 5. Texas governor buses migrants to NYC, intensifying political feud. Texas Governor Greg Abbott started busing migrants from the southern border to New York City late last week, intensifying the political showdown with New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Abbott, a Republican, has bused thousands of asylum seekers to East Coast cities since April in protest of President Biden's border policies. He and Adams have engaged in a public battle over social media in recent weeks. Adams has called the policy a political stunt and accused Abbott of using innocent people as political pawns to manufacture a crisis. "This is horrific when you think about what the governor is doing," Adams said Sunday while greeting migrants at the Port Authority bus terminal. Adams says the city's homeless shelters are overwhelmed with asylum seekers and are at full capacity. City officials say there is currently a 1% vacancy rate at shelters and plans are underway to make 11 emergency hotel rooms available. Adams has called for federal assistance to help New York City cope with the influx of migrants. New York City officials say despite the challenges, they will welcome the migrants to the city. Governor Greg Abbott is continuing to play with the lives of human beings. "We think this is cruel, it's disgusting and it's pure cowardice," said Manuel Castro, Commissioner of the Office of Immigrant Affairs. Number 6. Republicans unveil immigration agenda ahead of midterms. Republican lawmakers unveiled their plans last Friday to fight crime, secure the border, and reduce inflation in a final push ahead of the November 8 midterm elections. The bill, called Commitment to America, outlines a series of principles that serve to guide Republicans if they succeed in flipping the House. The plan takes a tough stance against immigration, an issue that has taken center stage in recent weeks as Republican governors continue to bus thousands of migrants from Texas and Arizona to East Coast cities. Critics say the plan is vague on details, and offers more of a blueprint than a set of specific proposals. That's all we have for you in this bulletin.
I hope you guys found this video extremely helpful. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely make sure to share this video with them. We are all about empowering you with knowledge. So the more people that can benefit from this video, the more people we want watching this video. If you like this video, please make sure to hit that thumbs icon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!